Hello folks, this is Dave. I'm doing a VR for Brent Richards at Brent Richards and Baseball Cards. Brent has just crossed 400 subs, on his way to 1,000, I'm sure. Enjoy Brent's channel a lot. Not sure I miss many of his episodes. Try to catch them all. I love the stuff he shows, some things that are maybe a little bit different than some of the rest of us collect. But Brent has asked us for his contest to tell what our favorite Major League game is. And okay, folks, I kind of messed up. I made VRs, one for Tony Black, 574, and one for Robert Cash Cards. And one asked for my first MLB game, and one asked for my favorite home run. And kind of mixes up in my mind. So this video is a little bit of a repeat, a little different content, but it's basically the same subject. So Brent, this is VR, but maybe not totally original. One memorable game was in 2022 when Cal Raleigh walked off the Oakland A's to send the Mariners to the playoffs for the first time in 21 years. In the 2022 playoffs, the Mariners dispatched the Toronto Blue Jays 2-0 behind Cal Raleigh's hitting heroics. The Mariners went on to play the Astros in the AL Division Series, Houston taking the first two games in Houston. The series then went to Seattle, and I was there and witnessed a 17-inning 0-0 tie. In the 18th inning, Jeremy Pena for the Astros hit a solo home run and beat the Mariners 1-0 in 18 innings. Can't say that was my favorite game, but certainly was memorable. My other favorite game was in May of 1982 in the Kingdome, watching Gaylord Perry pitch his 300th Major League win. That was the game that the final out was grounded to Julio Cruz at second base. And Julio said he had to feel the ball and grab the other side of the ball that wasn't wet to throw it to first base. Anyway, that was a good game. But my favorite game, so the Mariners' first game was on April 6th, 1977. And that was the first Major League game I had ever seen in person, having missed the Pilots in 1970. So just for proof, there is my first nighter certificate. I see that they failed to calligraphy in my name on that, but there's the certificate. Here's the program. I've shown this before on my channel, I believe. But looks like I went to two games during that series. The first game on the 6th and then the 9th. And there are my tickets and my wife's tickets. Not her first Major League game. She actually saw a Pilots game in 1970. So it was her second game. So here's the inside of the program and the scorecard. Looks like I started to keep score. Jerry Remy, Bobby Grich, Bobby Bonds, Don Baylor, Joe Rudy, Tony Saleta, Bruce Bhakti, who would be a future Mariner, Dave Chalk, and Terry Humphrey. And I will introduce the Mariner starting lineup with cards. So starting a lineup for the Mariners, leading off was Dave Collins, DH. I want you to notice how many autographs that you can decipher here, just for laughs. This is Jose Baez 1978 card. He didn't have a 77 card. Batted second on second base. Steve Braun in left field. Come on. Leroy Stanton in right field. Bill Stein, third base. Danny Meyer, first base. Rupert Jones, here's his rookie card. Jack Clark, Lee Mazzilli as well. Rupert turned out to be a decent player for the Mariners. The catcher was Bob Stinson. Shortstop was Craig Reynolds. Here he is on a Pirates card, but it was 77 card. And the pitcher, who was formerly a Seattle Pilot, was Diego Segui, who they called the Ancient Mariner. Managed by Darrell Johnson. Vada Pinson. You Vada Pinson collectors, do you have this card? The Mariners ended up losing that first game 7-0. Diego Segui pitched 3.2 innings, and the only substitute the Mariners made was when they took Diego Segui out and put in John Montague, who pitched the last 5 1/3 innings, giving up only 1 run. So that's my favorite game, my first game, which was in the Kingdome in 1977. Hey, just for laughs, here's the 1977 team in front of the Kingdome. This is their 1978 card. So I thought that was interesting. And for those of you who don't know, the famous Kingdome, there it is in all its gray glory. By the way, I worked in an office building downtown Seattle and saw the Kingdome being built. 25 years later, I saw the Kingdome imploded on television. Anyway, so that's my first game. Congratulations on your milestone, Brent. Happy birthday in advance. Go Mariners. Thanks for watching. You all come back now. Here.